welcome to your World Fitness Finals. The World Fitness Project started off in Indianapolis. We continued on to Arizona Mesa and ended it up here for our World Fitness Finals. This is where we will find out who our overall champions are.
Any competition I enter, the goal is to win.
I'm filled with emotions of wanting it so bad.
You don't know what the body's capable of till you do it.
That's why I'm doing this, is to get on top of the podium.
The season standings are really what most of us are here for, to see who the champ's going to be and to see who's going to be in that top 20.
There's kind of two competitions within a singular weekend.
Not just crowning our World Fitness Champion, but also the 20 athletes who will be getting their pro card for the 2026 season.
Nothing's guaranteed. You got to fight for your spot every year.
But James is, again, just very consistent, sitting at the top.
I don't go to the gym for 6 hours a day to come second.
Roman Krenikov taking the spoils until his top 2.
It's my life, my job. I'm always ready for this.
F you. I want to win.
Amy Kringle currently leading. She's been so consistent.
Do you believe you can win the year?
Yeah, why not?
I'm okay with people thinking I'm a bitch. I don't mind being the villain or whatever. I'm not that person, but on the comp floor, I am that person. So if that's their idea of me, fine.
I've got a feeling Lucy Campbell might do something pretty special.
I want to be the best in the world.
We are in for a show. We have 360 athletes from 18 countries worldwide. They are hungry for the title. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your World Fitness Finals.
We're in Copenhagen, Denmark, at the World Fitness Project Finals.
The idea came from wanting to create just like a really cool sporting event.
Roger hit him up and said, hey man, I need a spot for the finals, what do you got? He says, can you be in Copenhagen in 2 days? I'm like, yeah, sure.
It's amazing to see the team come here. It's amazing to see where we come, what we're creating, and what we are presenting for the world.
This event was the epitome of what we wanted to do from a production and show standpoint.
It was just kind of like an idea in this concept, and it was like, wow, that's super ambitious.
The evolution of the sport is what we're seeing here. Something a lot of people in this space, including myself, have talked about for a long time, a point system, a linear season.
I believe there used to be a stigma where like you had to peak for a competition, have the perfect lead up, and everything had to be right for you to do well. And I think that's not the same at this point in our sport. Because we're competing so often and there's so many different events we want to be good at.
Honestly, when you look at the top athletes, they're consistent across the board.
I like just maintaining fitness. I don't necessarily love the big peaks, the big drop-offs.
Consistency, like you said, is something that's really big for me, and this competition is the epitome of that.
Now you have someone that's taking care of flight and accommodation if you get a pro card, which is why it's so valuable. That's a huge expense, especially for international athletes.
Having that financial burden sort of taken away is definitely really, really helpful. Who's that queen?
They get to focus on what they do best, preparing and executing in their given discipline.
And then you have a guaranteed contract. That means you are getting paid for your work, right? That's what makes it a profession.
I think this gives a really good opportunity to prolong the career down the road as well. When you can get to the events, you collect points, and you can kind of stay in it year to year.
I'm the oldest individual male competitor here. Oldest competitor in the pro field at all, I think. Like the young guys here are, how it's Ty Jenkins, 19.
Yeah. You seen The Matrix? I can give you one of those.
What year were you born?
2006. He's closer to my son's age than my age. That is crazy. There's athletes now starting and becoming elite very young, and you've got these kids coming into their prime at 23, 24 who are incredible.
2 stops in the US, which is a lot closer to home for me, kind of building towards my first time competing in Europe.
It's so nice to compete close to home, only 1 hour flight.
Living in Australia makes it hard. Wherever you go is a long way, and all the big competitions across the world are either in Europe or America. So
Sydney Wells, Nashville, United States.
So I announced I was retiring like around August, and every competition I've kind of been like, yeah, I have like 2 more, or like, yeah, I have 3 more, but like this is it. This is the final competition.
She's the best sister in the world.
That's so sweet.
I do want to like compete really well so that people know the Wells for even longer after she's done.
I like more points, more days, yeah. It's when everyone tired, I'm coming.
I think winning a new league like the World's Fitness Project would be a really cool statement that I have proven like throughout the year I can stay ready.
I think it's a fun time in the sport for the men's field because I don't think there's a clear winner maybe for the next, maybe ever again.
Someone got to professionalize the sport, someone got to do it, and WFP is a place to do it.
day 1, 2 swimming events to kick it off.
Loaded up on a beautiful Mercedes bus, and they took us out to Sweden.
You know, the first event's always, you're questioning, like, did I shake the rust off well enough? Am I feeling good? You know, how am I gonna show up, and am I gonna do what I think I can do? And so on the bus ride there, you're kind of just questioning those thoughts.
Nerves are always higher for the first event of a competition, and then the events you think you're going to do well in. That morning, that meant both of them.
Trying to go fast.
Yeah.
Try to channel some of my former competitive swimmer.
Yona and Ty, they're pretty elite. So I'm hoping to top 5 this one.
We've seen James Sprague win swimming workouts before. Yellow Hosta is a beast on both the machines and in the water.
When Yona is asleep, I am.
So I think that Yona was on high alert for at least those 4 guys coming into this one.
Well, we had been hearing rumors all season that there might be a swim at the finals, so it didn't come as a surprise, but it was a surprise that it was going to be 200 points, so obviously I was stoked.
Hello everybody and welcome to Phil Borna Arena. We are in Sweden for day 1 of the World Fitness Finals.
Long wait at the pool to kind of get your mental state right, and got to watch some heats and found it really cool that we got to do a pure swimming event.
First event is just a pure swim, 500 meters for time.
I consider myself like a pretty good swimmer for a CrossFitter.
I think anytime we compete outside the normal venue, it's just fun.
Short and speedo.
There we go, baby.
Yes.
Every time we do swim workouts together, we have to stagger the start so that we're not racing. I do not want to be next to her. So do you want to stagger today? Yeah, I'll start.
At this point in the women's field, when you're talking about swimming and anything, you have to be looking at Lucy Campbell. She's yet to lose a swimming competition in her entire career, and until someone beats her, how can she not be the favorite?
Hold a Scottish national junior record for 800 free, Scottish national champion, British medalist in the age groups for 400 and 800 free.
No coming back from this. I've got a feeling Lucy Campbell might do something pretty special with workouts 1A and B.
I always feel a lot more pressure when I know that it's an event that I can do well in.
We're standing on the blocks, they say like 30 seconds, 10 seconds, and then at 10 seconds, I just hear my husband, Dylan, say, the crowd just giggles, and I'm like, okay, that's the vibe I need.
I kind of enjoy the pressure as well. Always, like the nerves and pressure makes me usually perform better.
Go!
Quick snap. And I like the dog that's in your lap.
It's probably been 2 or 3 years since I've dove off a block in a swim meet setting. And it's a very cool feeling because in swimming, as soon as you hit that water, everything goes silent.
We are underway and it is Pro 1A. Ty Jenkins, competitive swimming for 10 years.
This is where I feel at home.
Are my goggles gonna come off?
Goggles come off, put them back on underwater. Could not see shit, swam 500 meters, just blind.
And I was in it. I was dying.
It's one of those events that's really hard to gauge where you're at in it. I mean, you're in a pool, your head's looking down, it's hard to see the lanes next to you.
I love to come out a little hot, more than I'm comfortable with, to try to get other people to try and keep up and then ultimately fall off pace and blow up.
Don't be surprised if Koski manages to lap every single competitor.
Plan was to start fast on the first 100. I was aiming at around like 110 per 100.
So I knew that I was holding a 1:11 pace, quite a lot faster than the pace that Jen was holding.
At 15 years old, Jen represented Scotland in triathlons.
And the tumble turn, it's a dead giveaway.
I knew I didn't stand a chance against Jonne. He's a monster, he's just like so efficient. It's even nice to watch.
And I was way ahead of Ty's time, which allowed me to ease up.
Medeiros looking very strong.
You can never count yourself short.
Campbell, the long strokes, gliding through the water, and it's all only a few seconds behind. Jonne Koski gets done, 6:23. Battle for second is on now.
I have personally swam with Jonne before, and so I knew it was a fight for second place.
I'll take it.
Jenkins finishes up right on that 7-minute mark.
I honestly lost count. I had 50 more to go, but I'll take it.
And Medeiros done just on 7 minutes.
Coming out of the water and seeing that I was almost sub-7, that was a pretty cool feeling because I thought a 7:30 time was going to be pretty phenomenal for me.
You got me, bro. Well freaking done. You guys are studs. Hey, it's the budgies, baby.
Medeiros smoked it.
And when you've lapped second place in a 25-meter pool, you know you're doing okay. Lucy Campbell, outstanding performance. 6:15, 30 seconds ahead of Jen Muir, faster than Jonne Koski's time earlier.
What you gonna do? I was like comfortably ahead, and I was like, okay, just breathe.
Emma Tall, great job from her. Horvath will be next, 7:24.
I wasn't a competitive swimmer growing up. I learned because I started doing CrossFit.
Yeah, I was much more nervous about the part B because I also had Jelle.
I'm pretty good on machines, especially on the ski. The ski is my favorite machine.
As we get underway, this is workouts Pro 1B. These athletes, they're moving very, very quickly. Costa, no surprise. Here comes Jonne Koski.
I know I can be good on the machines for short amount of times, and I knew I was comfortable enough in the water to recover.
It's Lucy Campbell. How far ahead can she get? Amy Kringle in seconds. Laura Horvath in third. Jen Muir is going to be wasting absolutely no time.
I knew that I could make up a lot of ground in the water, especially going against those big guys. I mean, Roman, James, Dallin, like those guys can pull on a machine far beyond what I'm capable of, but I knew that I had a chance with how good my swimming was to send it on the machines and then trust myself in the water.
Medeiros to work quickly, overtaking. Pepper already has his sights on Sprague.
The skier, you blow up your arms, going immediately in the water and using those same muscles while trying to control your breathing was really difficult.
Koski is out and will have about a 20-second lead over Jelle Hosta. Campbell out, well ahead. The Crocs are on. For Lucy Campbell, a full 30-second lead over second-placed Emma Tall, Laura Horvath.
I love a good event where it comes down to pain at the end.
Koski about to jump out of the pool. This is where Jelle Hosta really needs to redline.
That final ski was gonna really have to hurt.
I wanted to put myself in a position where I didn't need to like full send the last ski. You know, over a 4-day weekend, it's those little things that are the things that really take it out of you.
Oh, it's all too easy for Lucy Campbell.
Number 2.
And faster than any of the pro men have done. 8:19. Exceptional performance. Jennifer Muir.
When crossfighters say they're good swimmers, it's like a different world in the swimming world. So having known that world, I kind of knew I'd do well.
Oh, Jonne Koski finishing fast and strong. 8:26 for Yellowhoster, Jonakoski and Ty Jenkins.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
First heat sucks because you have a lead over your heat, doesn't matter. You got to keep going.
All right, it's going to be Laura Horvath just by half a second over Emma Tall. Badiris, a good result.
Oh, I'm not so sure.
Spray done.
James hunted me down, man. He ended up beating me by a couple seconds.
I took a 7th in the first part and a 4th in the next part. I feel as if that was good, but not great for me.
Man, anytime you end on the machine in a workout, it's just brutal.
So we didn't get an all-out performance today.
No.
I don't think that we've seen that expression of swimming ever in the sport.
You beat Sid?
She beat me on the first, I beat her on the second. That second one was so hard. 1v1, honestly, as long as we can keep maintaining something where we're like side by side in lanes, that would be a fun goal of the weekend. Won't shift too much unless we're going up together. I feel like I've almost like lived the moment of like, hey everyone, I'm retiring. Got all the emotions out, so now it's kind of fun. I'm just kind of like easing my way out, having fun. I'm not emotional anymore, I'm just like having fun with it.
Sometimes I look the right, sometimes in the left at the turns, and I saw nothing. So I was like, am I last? Am I first? And where is everyone?
I class this one as a weaker event for me.
That was a great way to finish.
Hey man, and I'm fresh.
Super fresh.
All right, we got one in the can, you know? I think eight events left to go. We gotta hop on a bus, we gotta go a whole country away. We're back to Copenhagen.
Hello everybody and welcome to Copenhagen. We are here for the first time and Christmas just around the corner.
Did we shave the legs for it?
Yeah, in my head all I could think about was, man, I shaved my legs for this. Like all that just to like still go out here and just get absolutely destroyed.
For the first time this weekend, athletes are going to get inverted with some parallel handstand push-ups.
I didn't think that I was as bad at parallel handstand push-ups until I did the games this year, and I was the last person on the floor by far.
I'm not gonna call it damage control, but I'm gonna I know my place.
I like parallettes, so should be a good one.
If I get through the first 7, we'll be happy.
We're getting set for the individuals. Pro men and women are going to handle Pro 2.
You get into a position like Jonakoski is in now. You've come first, you've come second in the first 2 workouts of the competition.
I'm really good on handstand push-ups, especially parallettes.
What do we got for this workout?
I'll pick Brooke. An athlete who's going to really enjoy this is Brooke Wells.
I do love really all the movements, but especially deadlifts. I love handstand push-ups.
I'm gonna push the pace. I'm gonna kind of go a little crazy and let's see if I can hang on.
Mayer and Kolsky, your current leaders.
I was lucky to have Travis Mayer pushing the pace.
Emil Heros keeping pace with Colton Mertens.
Handstand push-ups are one of those wild card events because they come in so many shapes and sizes. You can have strict, kipping, deficit, parallettes, all these different things. There's a few athletes that will do well no matter what, and there's others that are not going to do well no matter what. There's no handstand push-up workout that Laura's ever been in the top half of the field on. It's just not going to happen.
Clearly right now, not a point of strength for Lucy as well.
The rest of the heat comes back for round 2 and you're finishing off round 1. That was quite like, oh God.
Amy Kringle coming in as the overall leader after the first 2 tour stops. And if you're leading Laura Horvath coming into a competition, you're doing okay. Surprisingly, Sprague, Medeiros, Krennikov down the bottom.
On paper, it's probably my worst workout of the weekend. My handstand push-up development has come a long way, but it still has a long way to go.
This workout was an opportunity to prove myself, to be like, hey, like, I'm not as bad as I think I am.
Good battle between Ariel Lowen, Amy Kringle, and Emma Lawson.
Okay, I'm in control. Let's try and go a little bit faster.
I knew Ariel was going to be really good at that workout. I was kind of watching her to see where she is.
Jonakoski finishing up his toe to bar, Travis Mayer.
It's a very tight race between him and Jonna.
Kolsky's just got to hang on for 1, and he does. Jonikoski continuing his trajectory. Travis Mayer in as well.
Having momentum, it's the real thing. Like when you get a good start, it's easy to keep doing and executing well.
9:38, the fastest time from Lydia Fish from heat number 1, and Brooke Wells. More than a minute in front of that.
I called it.
Larry Lowen has smashed that time as well with an 8:32. Brengel 8:37. That'll be the third fastest time across all of our heats.
Third place in that one, yeah. My coach said I'd executed very well, so.
Malheiros will be outside Travis Mayer's time as well. Ricky Garrard, 4th fastest.
End of day 1, sitting in a great spot to continue the fight over the weekend.
Emma Lawson will be next finished. And knowing someone coming back from a lower back injury to be able to deadlift that way.
This season, I had no expectations going into it. At the start, I was dealing with a back injury, and that really threw me for a loop that I was not expecting. I didn't have full confidence in my body.
Anytime you're a top athlete, you get injured, sometimes there's the feeling that your body is betraying you. This thing that you put so much time and effort in isn't giving it back. And so it takes time to rebuild that trust.
I shifted my focus to the finals and wanting to just really focus on that event because ultimately that is the one that matters the most. Here we are. I feel like it ended up working out for me in a great way, so.
So Laura Horvath finished kind of far back. That's going to shake things up.
So for her, the more workouts, the better, because she's so good at everything else that she can kind of wipe that away with dominant performances other places.
2-1 on the sis?
It's 2-1 right now. You guys are keeping score.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll be keeping score all weekend long. It was really special because I haven't had an event win in about 3 years, I think. Almost got a win at Rogue, but she needed by like 100th of a second.
If there were no ceremony, I would be into the jacuzzi right now, but I have to be back. So.
I need Jeff to get in our heat so he can help me middle people, because I said I'd throw him some cash.
Opening ceremonies, 360 plus athletes back down to the competition floor.
About 18 months ago, 4 families sat down and they had a vision for this very night. What would it look like to take a sport that we all love and to do our very, very best to bring the community together while also professionalizing the sport?
Trying to be courageous and test also. Some things are gonna work, some things are not gonna work, but we're at least trying to do things a little differently.
What I've learned working with them and being friends with them is that they're just open-minded and learning and taking advice from different people and listening and then doing their best to implement what they find is the best plan for all parties.
I think we've learned a lot. I think these guys have learned a lot about, what works and doesn't. Do they take feedback and do they try to improve daily, hourly? As they have through every tour stop into the finals, made adjustments to get better.
After day 1, who's on the verge of getting in and who's on the verge of potentially getting cut?
Well, honestly, I think one of the biggest things we're going to have to look at are some of the athletes who withdrew that earned a lot of points in the first 2 tour stops that we're going to have to see how it plays out and how that affected some of the backfills and some of the others that were on the line.
Everybody has their own situation that dropped out.
It was a long and new year and season. Pulling out of a competition, I think, is something that is hard no matter what the circumstances are. I don't know what these athletes that didn't show up had going on. I obviously had something going on after SoCal and wasn't able to make it out to Rogue. I had to pull out of Rogue a couple years back, and that was a really, really tough decision for me.
I feel like most athletes are making the best decision for themselves, and it's probably a pretty hard one.
I don't think it's as simple as like, I just don't want to, I'm bailing.
But I do know that a lot of people have competed a lot this year, and it can be really hard on their bodies.
It was a different year trying to navigate exactly how it was going to work.
Day 2 of the World Fitness Finals, inaugural season of the World Fitness Project for 2025. 50-minute time cap for Project 1, which is our 3rd workout of the competition.
With those athletes not here, there's also opportunities for new athletes.
The best part about pro sport, it's next man up. And we had a bunch of athletes that were really excited to take those spots, and now they're showing up. So I'm happy they're here. I think they're happy they're here.
All the best athletes are here, man, and I'm excited to see who's going to be standing at the top at the end of the weekend.
Hello and welcome from Bella Arena in Copenhagen as we make a start on our third workout of the competition. This one is Project 1. Adler, he is looking great this morning.
And he's at a bit of a disadvantage now.
Jeff Adler's in a really unique position. He's going to immediately be thrown into the first heat.
Ella Wilkinson, your leader.
He was able to compete in Indianapolis at Tour Stop 1, unable to make it to Mesa, and is able to come back because of that pro card and still has a legitimate shot to earn his pro card for the next year.
Adler well out in front.
And I think it highlights maybe one of the attractive aspects of a tour type approach, a season-long approach. Jeff is one of the best in the sport, and when he's healthy, he can compete to win in a given competition. He's coming off a win at Rogue.
Ella just lapped Danny Spiegel, and now she still has to push, knowing that there's a whole other heat of women coming.
3-minute pace for 800 meter this deep into a workout just goes to show how impressive his running is.
Going first is actually a significant disadvantage.
You may be in a weird position that you're not used to, but the door is still open for you to seize that opportunity if you're willing to show up and take it.
Jeffrey Adler, take a bow. This has been phenomenal. And Wilkinson, 36-30.
They gave one to me.
Well, we'll see how it goes with the next heat.
Do you have a projected time?
1 second faster than Jeff.
Did you see Jeff's time? You got it locked in?
33:59. Got to the step ups at 16:50.
Okay, so that's, you know.
I'm on it.
I really am curious if I get beat or not. Elle was clocking me, Yele was there, Ricky was there.
In the warm-up, I even ran next to him to feel a little bit his pace, and he was like doing this to me.
You guys.
Because I knew what I had to beat.
Seeing Jeff go before, he was very quick.
Hopefully they were like, oh, it's too fast, don't go for it.
Didn't know if that was possible to catch that, so it was really cool to be able to be in the next heat and be able to see my watch and know if I was ahead or not.
Project 1's our hybrid fitness initiative. That'll be our endurance event.
It's like a high rocks style workout.
I had just done a doubles with my husband, so like I got the feel of what a high rocks feels like.
I feel a sense of calmness because I've been in these long endurance like workouts before. I've done Ironmans, I've done high rocks races, I've done plenty of Murphs throughout my career.
The crowd telling Amy Kringle where to go.
I knew Amy would be good, Emma Lawson as well, Laura would also be good in that event.
There's Yele, there's Roman, there's Ricky. These guys, I need to stay with them or be in front of them.
This one is going to be a lot tighter than we think. Amy Kringle, Lucy Campbell, Laura Horvath, your 1, 2, and 3.
It's just one of those ones where you really just need to stay in your lane and trust yourself and trust your pace because it is a long workout and it's not one at the start.
It was nice to come off the ski first, but that wasn't where I wanted to make my move, so I sort of just had to back off a little bit.
It's probably a metre between 1 and 2. Lucy Campbell back to Amy Kringle. Short little steps for Emma Lawson. Emily Rolfe just behind her. Ricky leading the charge.
Plan was to get a big head start before the step-ups because I knew people like James and Jelle Hoster were going to be good on the step-ups.
James Sprague won Chad at the games just a couple of years ago, which is 1,000 of those box step overs.
This was like the crux of the workout.
It's that like grit moment in the workout where it's like you're spending a long time on the same movement, your back's blowing up, 60 reps feels like forever.
I knew that if I could get there, you know, within a few seconds of the leader, I could be in a really good spot.
James caught up and got a gap.
Sprague now with a 20-second lead over Hosta, who jumps into second, and Ricky Garrard back to third.
Yella caught right up to me.
James was so fast on the step over that my attempt to push was just barely enough to hang on.
No hand in the air yet for Amy Kringle, so Lucy Campbell will enjoy a little bit of breathing space. And if I'm a betting man, I'm going to say that Amy's probably going to settle for second.
Plan B was then to just solidify the second place.
And Emma Lawson making up a lot of ground. James Sprague.
About 43 seconds ahead of Adler's pace getting off the ropes. All three of the top athletes in this heat ahead of Adler's pace getting to this run.
.40-second lead for Lucy Campbell over Amy Kringle. And that second last run from Emma Lawson really setting herself up. Into third, ahead now of Laura Horvath.
I feel really confident in the longer duration cardio workouts like that.
James Sprague, 33.10. And knocked it out of the park.
It's not often you get to win a workout. I'm not gonna say easily, because I had to work very hard for it and it was high intensity, but it's not often you get to win a workout not having to sell out to the finish.
Adding to her collection of first place finishes, she already has 2. 35.11.
I knew the time of Jeff, him, and in the end I got him by 10 seconds.
Adler will be third and Ricky Garrard will take fourth. Amy Kringle, the top of the leaderboard, will maintain first position on the Copenhagen leaderboard.
It's really nice to have like 2 Brits on the floor that are repping pretty well for the UK flag.
And Emma Lawson, what a second half she has had in Project 1. Laura Horvath. Horvath still ahead of Ella Wilkinson, so your top 5.
I did the best as I could. Some of the girls just outrun me at the end.
I got 4th in that event. I was expecting top 3, even if not a win. Was kind of a little disappointed to get 4th.
It would have been cool, I think, to run a heat of 30 and see what Jeff could do running head-to-head with those guys, because there's definitely race dynamics that play out in each heat, and that changes the race.
Step up and sandbag in the end was nasty. High Rocks guys got to try that and see if they can beat us. Feels good to finally beat Ricky in a run. Takes a lot of effort. That was spicy, man. I tested it. I went faster than testing, but like, picked up that sandbag and felt like I was gonna get a double hamstring cramp. I was planning on setting it down, but I did not want to have to pick it back up. So I kept just setting it on my knees and trying to do that thing unbroken, because that was brutal.
That was hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't love that. At one point I was like, I can't chase her anymore. Oh, look at the sign.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Oh. I don't think so. Maybe I do.
I did what I needed to do. I'm very pleased with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was the pace as you were holding on the run?
Not a clue. I wasn't looking. I was just like, I knew when I needed to make a move, and then the next one I wanted to like push enough that I could break people's spirits a little bit in terms of trying to catch me.
You could argue that maybe no one has had a better 2025 relative to incoming expectations than Lucy Campbell.
Lucy did not surprise me. She's been on the podium everywhere she's gone since Wadapalooza.
This is kind of a comeback season for her after nearly potentially having her career ended.
Tour Stop 1 and Tour Stop 2, she didn't really have breakout moments. Copenhagen, the writing's on the wall. She has impressed me so much. She is the best swimmer to show up at any fitness competition I've been to. She beats Jonna Koski in a 500-meter swim. Where she's weakest is things like the snatch or the clean. But if you don't know the backstory of the surgery that she had that took her out of the sport, the fact that she can even lift weights blows my mind.
She has quickly become a star in the eyes of a lot of people and someone that's very easily related to because of that adversity.
She's definitely a huge threat to be one of the best in the world in the next few years.
Amy Kringle sits atop the leaderboard, followed by Lucy Campbell, Laura Horvath sitting in third, James Sprague sitting atop the leaderboard right now, followed by Justin Medeiros, Ricky Garrard, Roman Krennikov, Dallin Pepper, Yonakoski.
Big weights coming up next. We got a max snatch, 8 minutes to hit it.
I think Guy Mayeros is going to make a big jump on
You,
that
yeah,
one.
Guy or yeah, Tola. This could be a good one. And then for the women,
Hannah Black.
Hannah Black.
Hannah Black.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really good. Definitely better for this one than any of the others. Honestly, haven't maxed my snatch since January, so it's been a while, and I also have been running nonstop.
Unfortunately, when you get better at running, you get worse at lifting. Am I even the same athlete that I was in January when I snatched 230? And the answer is no.
I dislocated my shoulder in June, and then it happened again at SoCal, and then at Rogue, and the next time that it happened was here.
My move is to hit a PR.
I plan on PRing my snatch.
I've never lifted in kilos before to have to do the kilo calculation.
So we're over here asking AI what we need. Can you do math?
Not when I'm out there.
I need to write stuff on my arm because I don't. These kilos.
Writing down pound to kilo conversion. We're talking in green, blue.
We need a blue, a green, a white.
A blue and a green. Which colors do I lift?
Can we get some crayons over here, please?
And a baby red.
Yeah, they are
If you wanted to show, you are about to get it. Some big lifting coming up. Guy Mayeros about to hit the floor.
During the warm-up, I was feeling good, but I was ready to lose. I was just praying in the room. I was like, God, I don't know if I can. I don't know what I can do. Just give me everything that you always give me during the events to win, and if it's your will, I'll win it.
Guy, a position under the bar, exceptional. Ran by 135. Ricky successful with 136. Yes, Jack Farlow.
The snatch is the main one where I'm a bit concerned. I literally haven't snatched, so how am I just going to shove 90 kilo above my head if I haven't even done a barbell?
With strength being my quote-unquote weakness, I just got to execute.
Triple figures.
Felt like my old self back in my weightlifting days when, the bar feels really light and you feel really fast.
Solid.
I love it how she gets that head into position and it's all business. Jeff Adler, successful in every lift so far. Maracanyo better. 145.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna do my best and be safe. The crowd was going, and then I was getting hyped.
Brooke Wells, 92, successful.
Normally when you see the change of direction the wrong way on the snatch, it's usually not coming back up.
Guy going for his 150 now.
That's not something you see very often.
145, Tudor Magda. Oh, smooth.
I saw Tudor, we were going back and forth.
Here we go. This he needs to make. Yes, sir.
There you go, yeah!
A smile at the bottom told the story.
I PR'd my snatch, so there's nothing more I can ask for.
100 kilos, Danny Spiegel. Hannah Black, 105.
105 would be a 1 pound PR, so I had to put it on.
Patience in the bottom.
Standing it up was crazy. It felt insane.
Hannah Black, the PR of 105, 152 for Tudor Magda. Oh, can Guy in the last 10 seconds nail it? Oh, yes, he can! Come on! 153! The cat and mouse game won by Guy Mayeros. And I'm expecting the entire country of Brazil to have lost their minds.
What an awesome back and forth.
PR of like almost 27 pounds, 25 pounds, like 12 kilos.
I tied it thinking that if he missed it, then we'll be tied for points for first, and then
Then he got you at the last second.
He got me by 2, man.
Hannah, more skinny right now, but more strong.
7 years. PR'd my snatch, dude.
5.3 pound PR for me today.
PR today, the 2:31.
You heard it here first.
This is my baboon.
Big Dow got 140.
Yeah, I saw that.
I watched him do it and I was like,
That's freaking crazy. My gosh, you boys. Unbelievable.
Matched a PB, and I have not really been doing any Olympic lifting this year. It's been a year of high rocks, some math-ex, and just generally training a little bit differently. So to come out and do like something that's a career best is really exciting.
And that was probably the most supernatural experience I've ever had in a competition. I always have one, at least, but this one was the greatest and the biggest.
All right, I don't know what that puts the overall leadings right now to close out the day, but I'm pretty sure James Sprague is still in first for the overall season. I think Kringle is still in the lead, and I think Laura Horvath just made a pretty big jump there. It's going to be an interesting final 2 days.
Oh, slept so good. I'm on the melatonin, my favorite drug.
Do you usually eat the same breakfast every day?
Usually at home, yeah, but I've been trying to diversify to find the perfect thing while I'm here.
I've skipped the pancakes because I'm a creature of habit, which means I usually have like porridge for breakfast, and they don't have any of that here, so I've had to do that myself.
It was so fun being out there with Pete. That's a moment I was kind of hoping for such a long time, to just go head-to-head with him like that in the same heat.
It's all blur actually right now. Like, it's just unbelievable what happened last night.
Got my wrong side. Rewind to our interview, I'm like, I literally haven't snatched, so how am I just going to shove 90 kilo above my head?
Kringle good at the back for 88s.
I hear you were really stoked.
Yeah, I was pumped.
Fucking hell.
Absolute dog. With her wrist and not being able to snatch, and then to do that, like 1 kilo off her PR. Yes. Like amazing.
I can do hard things.
Caught my 132 and had like a crunch in the back of my left shoulder. I don't know, in the time left I was like, I had a lot of bar height, so I was like, I'll try to just get under one and like get one more lift up. Missed a couple more times. I don't think heavy rope double unders and butterfly pull-ups are gonna feel awesome.
I think today has some really good events, but like when they're stacked one on top of each other, I think people are gonna be pretty tired by the end of the day. I think people's arms are gonna need a little bit of a break.
My back's sore. I don't know if it's the events or these beds. I think it's a little bit of both.
I'm gonna have a pre-event flush out, and then I'll probably try and get on again afterwards because, well, my back firstly.
Feeling good. Not super sore yet. Like traps are oddly like really sore, but other than that, like feeling good. Ready for today.
Welcome back to Bella Arena in Copenhagen. We are on day number 3. Some athletes now starting to have to make a move. Today is the day.
Saturday morning, day 3. Usually day 3 is the final day of competition, but this was just day 3 or 4.
It's a full set at the end for sure.
Yeah, today's a good day. I like Saturday.
You do like Saturdays.
Wall balls and some weighted dubs and lots of pull-ups.
I know I had some issues with this rope and skipping at the second tour stop, so I've been trying to work on it a bit more.
I was trying to see if one tied, one not tied would throw off the aerodynamics of the double under.
Some people are going to be pretty aggressive with the wall ball. Some people are going to pace it out a lot. We'll see who has the best strategy. That's new.
It's Kringle enjoying a 1-point lead over Laura Horvath.
Ariel Lowen currently in a 3-way tie as far as overall tour points are concerned with Lucy Campbell and Emma Lawson. So movement up this Copenhagen leaderboard could have a big change for her.
I matched my outfit myself. Is it Santa Claus?
No, it's monkeys with hats on.
Monkeys what?
With hats on it?
Santa monkeys. Yeah. They think I'm a bitch. I think most people think I'm like a mean bitch. For sure.
Yeah, monkey Santas. Sick.
Monkey Santa? We only have a human Santa where I live.
Welcome to America.
Bumper crowd in at Bella Arena.
With 100 wall balls, 150 weighted double unders, 50 med ball GHD sit-ups, another set of double unders, and finishing with 100 pull-ups. Straight shot down the floor.
A good way to start as well, a staple that athletes have been doing for years.
We've seen athletes have some success getting out early with a big set of wall balls.
Thought about doing it unbroken, bitched it at about 70, dropped it.
What are you expecting out of Amy Kringle in the next 18 minutes?
She's always had a huge engine, and she can work through things like these double unders, create some separation from the rest of the field. Right now, she's leading the overall tour points race, and that's not by chance.
Sprague jumping into the lead.
Sprague is a completely new breed of athlete for us at the top of this sport. I mean, not only is he 6'2" or 6'3", but he's got like no torso. He's all legs and arms, and there's no way that he should be as good at high volume squatting or pressing workouts as he is.
I used to talk so poorly about my height and it would negatively affect me.
Kringle still with a couple of second lead over Horvath.
That was a good push from Ricky on the GHDs, overtaking both Iona and Dallin there.
Surprised myself on the GHDs, which is something I've been working on.
Almost like the calm before the storm.
Look at Laura's positioning, so crisp, compact still.
Final sets of double unders for James Sprague, your leader. Amy Kringle, the first to move. The battle for second continues with Horvath and Campbell.
I'm not gonna be nice to anyone and everyone. And when you compete, obviously it's not like I'm not gonna be this bubbly, nice person.
Oh, Horvath, a massive set of pull-ups.
And I'm there to like kill, you know, like you have a job to do.
Oh, come on.
That was a set of 30 to start.
Ricky looks like he's going for a big set of 30 as well.
I learned that I'm great at a pump sesh.
Come on, Copenhagen, give me some love.
Another dominant workout win for Sprague. He doesn't just win, he just leaves the rest of the elite field in the dust.
Horvath, come on.
That will certainly close the gap between her and Amy Kringle.
Ricky Garrard, what a comeback, jumping ahead of Koski and Pepper to take out second overall. James Sprague, what a performance.
The competition floor shouldn't be like a personality test or something like that. Like you're a different person on the comp floor than in the warm-up area or at home. So
We love a weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
On the competition floor, she's on the job. The second she gets back into Budapest and she's at her father's rock climbing gym, coaching little kids on how to climb, she's the sweetest, nicest person.
Yeah.
I don't think she cares too much what other people think of her, and I think that's one of the very special things about her. She knows that her friends and family and the people that really truly matter know her true character and know herself. The rest is really, you know, just out there. It's not as important.
Yeah, Dick, does this make you find me attractive or no?
He has to be the person that people are looking at as the biggest emerging threat in this space.
As an athlete, you can't be talking negatively to yourself about your situation or your condition, no matter what it is. If you're sick, you know, try and zone it out. If you're injured, you know, when you're on that floor, try and not think about it. For me, I've tried to look at it as an advantage. You know, there's so many things I can be good at and so many things I can knock out of the park that why would I choose to look at the negative side of it? Oh, dang it, handstand push-ups a little harder? Okay, just work harder at them.
Performance, Sprague, and that's why.
It's something that I have just learned to turn into my greatest strength rather than looking at it as my weakness.
I knew I could do all right at that, but not maybe that well. So yeah, stoked with that. James got away like too far. I don't think there's a chance to catch him. But then I knew Iona was in lane one. Yeah. And I was catching him, so it was just fighting with him. Thanks, guys. And then tonight's my favourite one.
Well done. Thanks, bro. 100 wall balls? I did. Yeah, I did 104.
You have my badge on my bag.
Okay, I love a high roxer.
Yeah, the wall ball patch.
I love that. Did they give you that to you if you do 100? Yeah. No way. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I didn't do it unbroken. So you're better than me.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Just got to do it when it matters, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It'd be fun to race a high rocks with you one day.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. We should do a doubles is what we should really do. Your interview was really cool. I like that you talked about just soaking in every experience.
The opportunity there.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like people were missing the point there, and you said something really wise.
Yeah, my old man always tells me, one day when you're 40, you wish you were still out
Dude,
there.
I mean, that's like what my dad said. He's like, your 20s and 30s are your best days because like it's the action. And then you get to look back at all the action, be proud of it the rest of your life. So like, hope you live those years right.
So there's this guy that's I'm racing and I needed to get some points on him. His name is Justin, and I needed to beat him in something because I gotta try and beat him in a handstand walk too, and that's gonna be pretty tough. But he's a good dude, but happy to take some points from him.
Heard he's a bitch though.
He's looking pretty tough in that shot, huh? He's locked in.
Came into Saturday afternoon, handstand walk event, pretty specialty event.
Good luck. And we've got some really high-skilled stuff coming your way.
And it's going to be fast. Short time cap, very little room for error, high emphasis on execution.
It is Pro 6, a quick 5 minutes.
Start with a little bit of a run for the buy-in, then 5 rounds of traversing the handstand walk obstacle, basically a down and back, and a shuttle run just to move your chest piece.
Suda Magda, lane 5.
If he doesn't win this, I feel like he's screwed up. Like, he's so fast. I think he got it. He got it? Shit. He got it by like a millisecond.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say Justin. Justin's great on his hands.
I'm not worried about the winning time. I want to see what second, third, and fourth are.
This is kind of make or break workout, pressure cooker. If you made one mistake, it could cost you 5 to 10 spots.
Hold on to your hats.
So far, all the good lifters from the snatch are good handstand walkers.
Wow, this is electric.
It was pretty apparent what Andrea was doing by the reaction of the crowd the minute she kicked up and they saw how quickly she moved through that first round.
And it's not that the other women in the heat are moving slowly, it's Andrea is moving that much faster.
Yeah, just had to attack the stairs with confidence.
Oh, this is going to be a quick one. You are kidding. 2-2-2. Andrea Solberg. Guy Malheros, he has got 7 seconds to get up and down. It's going to be close. He's just going to miss out.
Unfortunately, I had one misstep on the last handstand walk ramp, so I had to redo that, which like lost me maybe 10 seconds.
Erin alone. Important result from Dallin Pepper. For Sprague, who comes in behind Barlow.
Ooh, Barlow just nipped him at the finish line too.
I would say when I look back at this entire weekend, that's where I went wrong. I missed my last handstand walk like a rookie and dropped from a 7th place to a 12th place. So that was not ideal, but it's about how you bounce back.
I've never seen anybody walk on their hands that fast. She got down, barely turned around, and then was just back up. I always thought Ariel Lowen was the handstand queen. She's been dethroned.
We need a little like Holly Jolly. Nobody's worn Christmas stuff yet. I needed to start making some moves. Yeah. On the Christmas, not the leaderboard.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. I just had to execute.
I mean, I've never seen anybody walk that fast. What's the background with the handstand walking?
Gymnastics.
Okay.
Yeah.
I reckon she was on her hands faster than I could run it. Unbelievable. The vibe is going off at the finals.
The goal was like no fails, and I didn't fail any, but I just wasn't the fastest.
Have you had no mistakes? So you caught everything up?
I wanted to like go hand, but I just started like step, and then I'm just slower.
I think I did well to like not let it get worse than it did, but that second round, after I failed like that whole of the 4th round, getting called back because my ball was rolling, and then failing the thing, because I think I tried to then overcompensate, went into the handstand too quickly, and I could feel my triceps just blowing up as well.
The reason you did so good is because you ran fast. Yeah. That was the key. You had to sprint.
I mean, obviously, I'm not a stupid competitor. I know who I need to beat, and who like Andrea beat me by 5 minutes, but that's doesn't like it's not that important because she's way down the leaderboard. So I'm not that when people say like I'm not gonna look at the leaderboard because I think that's dumb. So I know where I am and I know where I need to be. So
For the overall, I just need to keep picking off different people on the weekend leaderboard. Like I need to get ahead of Yona. Jack dropped. If I can bounce one of these other top guys, like it just kind of solidifies it, and we'll figure out tomorrow kind of what I need to do and where I need to be for the weekend leaderboard to be where I want to overall.
I'm a little disappointed in myself. 5 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna flush it and move on. Overall, it's really tight still.
How many workouts have you beat me in? 2? Yeah, well, it would have been 3, but I got called back. Cost me the win against her, and that's about it.
Yeah.
That's a really big deal, though.
Yeah, I know. I know. Hey, so how do we feel about heavy clean ladders?
Similar to the 1RM. Literally 2 kilo off it, so that's good then.
Shorty rope climbs for the girls will make a difference. Maybe 20% of the field that probably just can't even hit the final bar. Yeah.
That bar is going to be so f***ing tight to your body, you're going to catch it well. The miss right now is everyone's arms are tired from the ropes, so it's just getting away from them. Kind of excited about this one. Her lifting has really come a long way in such a short time.
I don't know if I'm ready for this, guys. No, I just said I don't know if I'm ready for this. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. But have enough time. Yeah, I had little confidence going into that workout. I think just because the final bar was like 1 pound heavier than my max clean that I did at tour stop 2.
I am a dude. I'm a badass hunky dude. You've not seen She's a Man? You've seen She's a Man? It's a good quote. I got to be locked in and relaxed for this sort of workout.
I like it.
Oh, I'm a hunky dude. I'm a badass hunky dude.
Are we expecting a home run on this one?
Come see this one if you got the chance.
You have a stout workout in front of you, and I think this is a great way to cap Saturday. It's a combination of monostructural, gymnastics, and weightlifting all at one, increasingly heavy loads, and just enough on the runner to make your lungs burn. And this is a great, well-rounded workout as a whole, and it's a great way to cap off what's been a very eventful Saturday.
What a field of athletes we have got.
Most of these athletes, this run will be a good regulation spot to check in where you're at relative to the field.
Heavy weights, quick runs, also very high stakes kind of workout.
Hannah Black absolutely tearing it up in heat number 2.
I like Laura's rope climbs too, very controlled in her pulls. That means the rope isn't swinging around so much.
Handstand really reaching for the front of that true form runner.
Sprague really upped the pace on that runner, making the pass.
Gerard trying to chase him down.
I was surprised that James was pushing with me as fast as he was.
Horvath off just ahead of Kerstetter. Ricky just taking his time. Oh, James Sprague with a miss.
That's big.
Ivan Harros, do not discount him.
Those short shorts and those tree trunks, that's not showmanship. He's just warning everybody, hey, this is what's coming.
She is so far in front. That's easy. Adler. Oh, yes. One clean remains. Are we going to see power? Kerstetter coming to the bar. Laura's going to have to get a move on. This has got to be precise. Kerstetter can't get it. Horvath done. 13.50. Oh, this is going to be tight.
Oh.
And Ricky Gerard nail this final barbell. Ricky Gerard. Come on. Oh, wow. Guido is in seconds. Sprague in thirds. Oh, Lawson will be good for this one.
That's what gets the crowd off their feet. I mean, the whole place was standing at the end of that, clapping.
How about this crowd right now, dude?
Freaking epic, man. I had my doubts, and the Europeans have proved me wrong. I didn't have doubts.
Man, they just show up different. And people have been saying it the whole time. Europe's different, Europe's different. And now we've pulled off an event where Europe has really proven that they are different.
Honestly, it's unreal when the crowd goes wild. Like, the weights feel like nothing. So keep it up, guys. You've been great.
The crowd on their feet in Arena, the finish of day number 3.
That was so fun. We'll keep going. Do it again.
Yeah? How about that audience, dude?
Oh man, that was unreal.
I was so confident that you're gonna miss.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
didn't even
God.
see you. I crossed the line and I see you playing. I was like, where the fuck?
It was like 6 seconds. Voice came out of nowhere. Thank you very much. Thank you. I missed a clean at 3:15. Slipped off. Should have worn a shirt, but hey, you know, you make mistakes, you learn from them. Thank you guys. Hey Emma, nice clean.
Thank you. I did it full on.
Yeah.
You did it though.
Fuck yeah. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's one of the most fun workouts, or most fun events I've done in a long time.
You know, everything needs more work, and I hate having that exposed on the comp floor. But like stuff like this just takes time, and like, you know.
The first 3 days all had like one event or a couple of events that would go well, and then an event that would not just be bad, but be like really bad. The clean event in particular, I was quite disappointed with, but I was actually really looking forward to the last day.
You made that look very easy.
Oh, the last clean like was a little bit.
Oh really?
No, like I made it, but it was ugly. It's a very ugly clean. It
Yeah.
was like a high rocks wall ball.
Yeah.
depth.
After how perfect your snatch looked, you probably hold yourself to a high standard.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah. My cleanest snatch always looked ugly, so I'm used to it.
It's not something to be proud of.
I'm proud of my running and biking.
Yeah, at least something.
Yeah, right?
I think I'm in the lead right now. Being in the lead for the last day, it's something, I think it's great. Like, it's put you up for success. Like, I don't have to chase anyone. I just have to execute the way I know I can the last 2 events, and then it's gonna be fine.
We are finally coming to the culmination of the entire season.
The final day of the World Fitness Finals is upon us.
I believe for the overall weekend, I'm sitting in 2nd place. And I have 2 people right behind me who, of course, want my spot. And there's 2 workouts left. One is an echo bike workout, one is a gymnastics heavy thruster event. It's stressful back here. So it's like as soon as you get backstage, the nerves kick in, the seriousness. So I avoid it as long as possible.
I like it. I mean, I like the dumbbell stuff. Not a fan of the echo bike and box jump, so I'm hoping that the dumbbell's more of a factor than the other 2. James can do step downs on his box jump overs, so I think he's gonna be a little bit faster than everyone else.
Yeah, the next one's probably the toughest one for me for the whole weekend, so gotta find a way to get through it.
Maybe like before the next event, I'm like, this is the last one ever, but I'm like so ready that I don't feel sad at all. You know, we joke about it all the time. There's no one else I'd rather beat than my sister, but she's also one of the hardest girls to beat. So, I mean, of course I'm gonna give it my all and try to do that, but the goal of coming in this weekend was to stay in the top 10, and so if I can do that, I'll be happy.
James, Justin, Ricky, me, 20 points. Tudor's only 6 behind me, so yeah, I need to, minimum I need to hold on to 4.
It was important to me coming into this weekend to not take another 4th or a 5th place. It's kind of been a theme for the last few competitions, and I don't want to make a habit of that, not being on the podium.
I feel like I just need to run my race and I'll be right where I want it to be. I feel like feeling aerobic this weekend, so just gonna lean into the breathing.
So we practiced all the workouts in order when they announced all of them. So we have a good idea of her breakup strategy, which arm to start the set on, how to attack each segment of the workout. So I think we're just gonna stick to that, and then if she needs to make a move, she can at the end. But I think we're approaching today more strategically.
How are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Feeling fresh?
Yeah. I mean, considering everything, yeah, I feel fine.
I do look at the leaderboard. I don't obsess over it, but it's good to know like who is close, who is far. But at the end of the day, you just want to do the best you can in a workout.
Laura will be tough to catch now, but you never know.
Do you tell that to her as your coach?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just one event at a time. Just try and stay present in that one event, and then not worry about the outcome. Where it puts you on the leaderboard is where it puts you on the leaderboard. Just try and execute, and then she'll be good.
Yesterday was not, it was like a good day for Laura with the heavy cleans and stuff, so I did what I could. Today more stuff I can control, I guess. Like I can do the weights this time.
To get to first, I would need to do really well in both of them, and I guess Laura would need to not do well in both of them. Yeah. But I doubt that's going to happen.
I haven't looked at any leaderboard. I don't like the leaderboard.
I'm looking forward to these workouts. Finally a day where I think it's not going to be a really good one then a really trash one, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the best as I can, have some fun, and bring home the W.
I wasn't looking forward to this event, but I was gonna try my hardest and just give it all I got.
I was stoked because I knew I could go out there and just like do my thing.
Dallin currently 16 points ahead of Justin Medeiros.
James Sprague, Coeur d'Alene.
Who's gonna win?
James Sprague.
James Sprague. Sprague. I think Dallin Pepper is going to show up in the final day.
James Sprague is going to win this one.
Go
This is Pro 8s. Pacing obviously has got to do with every component as they come down the floor.
As a champion, I feel like you have to have this mindset that like everyone's hungrier than you. Everyone wants to beat you and you have this target on your back.
I was very comfortable. I could run my race, just really have control over all the athletes around me, other than James on that workout.
For me, it was about trying to find the rhythm on the double presses, and then once I get to the overhead squats, I know that that's fine and I can sort of relax a bit on that.
Lucy Campbell into the lead.
Both Emma and Amy did not look as comfortable with that dumbbell overhead.
Laura Horvath has made a big jump over Amy Kringle.
Yona has to take that extra little gather step to get up over the box. James is able to step down, keep his feet planted squarely, and right back up over the box. He's gaining about a half rep each time over.
Talk about vintage performances. Yonakowski
closer to home. He's got his family in the stands. Starting to recapture some of that secret sauce for him to be able to compete with the best in the sport consistently.
But it was like the middle part of the workout where I wanted to make my move.
Campbell still enjoying a 3-rep lead. Sprague, your overall leader, dispensing with second dumbbell. Dallin Pepper will be next. Yonakowski just a bit behind.
Fighting like hell to keep my position as high as possible. Just trying to execute as good as I can and give it all I have.
Emma Lawson clearly in second. Amy Kringle into third now. Ariel Lowen currently sitting in third, still on her overhead squats.
Everybody in the heat is just slowly passing me.
Campbell finding a way yet again.
But Emma also just joined Lucy on the double presses, so there's no time to slow down.
Amy Kringle maintaining that third position. Brooke Wells jumping ahead of Laura Horvath. And she has found a way yet again. Sprague, he will get done under 10 minutes. Wow.
That's his third workout win of the weekend.
Here comes Medeiros, but Pepper, he is in from the Brute Boys.
But no one was going to touch him, and then no one was going to touch my time. So second place was exactly how I wrote it up in my head.
And Yonakowski, come on, faster than Jeffrey Adler. Emma Lawson, good result from her.
Amy really fighting for these last couple of reps.
Just like fighting for my life at the end, but still came fourth.
Oh, Amy Kringle. That's going to be tight, and Brooke Wells just ahead of Laura Horvath.
Unfortunately, on the second set and the third set of the overhead squat, I got a couple of no reps.
Took my third event win of the weekend, which was really cool.
Very, very pleased with how that one went.
Ariel Lowen is the last athlete on the floor.
And I end up finishing this event last in my heat, and I just knew, okay, worst case scenario just happened.
Yeah, but my fitness fell out.
Too easy for the boys, too easy. Can't say about tonight though. That was easy. That's our shit. We like that. That's Brutal Friday, just on a Sunday.
It's so nice to be in Europe.
I have so many friends, so many friends who came over. Man, it means the world. It's been special.
Thank you guys. Woo! It's just insane. Every time someone's about to finish, you don't have to look around because you know they're loud. Hey, thank you. One of the best crowds I've been in front of. Yeah, it's been awesome. Love competing over here.
Yeah, I've never had 3 wins in a comp, so that was pretty cool. Definitely helps when you have some glaring weaknesses still to get some that go well for you. We're gonna be in the hurt locker on the next one.
What a strong week for Emma so far, huh?
Yeah, great. We knew it was going to be a great workout just by judging her testing compared to the guys. And so we went into that confident. And just like that workout, this final that we have coming up is one that she's confident with as well.
Thrusters aren't typically my strength necessarily, and these ones are heavy. So those ones aren't ideal, but I feel pretty comfortable in the ring muscle ups and the lunging. So let's see.
She hasn't looked at the leaderboard yet.
She has no idea.
No.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
People can be so calculated of you have to beat this person and have one person in between in order to have the right points and I just don't like to think like that because I feel like that causes me too much stress and ultimately just takes away from my focus of how I'm gonna approach the workout.
Can you think about who you have to beat or anything?
No, but I know Amy's in there. I know Laura's in there.
I think it's a good one for her at this point. It's about being strategic. It's not about taking chances.
Exactly what I didn't want to happen the last event happened. So now I have to work really hard on this last event. So I'm a little scared. I basically have to beat Emma and not let Lucy get too far ahead of me to get third.
Yeah, the weekend points are all close. James has like a 11-point lead, 12-point lead. Over you? 8. So if he gets 2 places better than me, I would beat him by tie breaks. He has to beat me by 3 spots.
I'm gonna try and win this workout.
Legs are very, very sore, but one more to go.
I'm so sore, dude.
Legs are tired. One more.
It's gonna hurt no matter what you do.
Well, I'm in 20th, so I really need this one to go well. I like a ring muscle up. The barbell's quite heavy, but with it being the last event, I'm just gonna try my very best to keep it moving.
I'm sitting on the bubble. It's possible to make it, but I need help. I need other people to beat Nate on the overall leaderboard of the weekend to drop him placings.
If I blow up, I could possibly not make it.
Excited to be done.
Are you gonna hit a home run in this work?
Hope so. I think it's in me. I have a plan. TBD if it's the fastest plan, and TBD if it goes to plan.
Have fun.
Is that her shirt?
Yeah. Do you think it would fit? A full. This fits a 30-year-old woman.
It's mine. All right, last one.
Yeah, she's gonna get me emotional. I met her when she was 18 years old, so 12 years ago. Yeah, she's a stud. Man, I just love watching her compete, so I'm gonna miss that.
It won't hit me until after. I think I'm mostly just focused on the workout, making sure that she has what she needs before she goes out. But I remind her, I was like, hey, when you start that last round, that's your last round ever as an individual. Like, it is a capstone to a career. But she's not being that sentimental about it either.
Yeah, I started to well up. She was like, get away from me.
Yeah.
And we are getting ever so close to crowning our top 3 for our World Fitness Finals.
And now it all culminates to this one epic last workout for them to take the floor.
Points were close. There's a lot of things that could happen.
10 minutes is all that remains. Has set the scene what is going to be an epic finish to a wonderful year.
Amy Kringle, second place overall. She's going to need to overtake Laura for that top spot. Laura, if she holds, she takes down the tour spot.
Ideally, I would want to beat her in the last workout, but then if I stayed relatively close, I would be fine.
Brooke and Sydney Wells, what's more important in your final workout than beating your sister? Rosetta Tall Lowen.
I'm gonna do everything I can to just win.
Ricky Dallin, Justin, your first three.
This is such a close race. We haven't seen any heat like that before.
Ricky taking a break, as has Dallin. Sprague down as well. Madeira's down.
I was in a position where I just need to play it a little safer and stay next to those guys rather than beat them.
Looks as though Jonakowski, far left in the orange shorts, has continued and will take the lead. Ariel Lowen off on the lunge. He has set a cracking pace.
I'm just gonna trust my fitness and just like truly send it and stay in my lane and just see what happens.
And the podium is still within reach for Ariel Lowen.
Round 1 felt amazing. Round 2 felt amazing. And round 3, I went to the rings and I was leading the heat and I still had a little bit of gas in the tank. I was like, okay, I can do this.
Krosky gets underway first. Gerard second. Sprague third.
If you want to go to a dark place, do whatever it takes. I'm one of the hardest men to break, so come at me.
Oh, the crowd loving every second of the Jonakowski show. Sprague and Gerard, synchronized reps in the center. Ariel Lowen moving with ease. Pringle doing everything she can do.
I was second onto the bar. I think it was going that well. I was like, oh, I'll just ease back a little and then...
And Lawson's coming.
Yova got a pump, no rep.
Couple of reps to go for Ricky Gerard. Has a look around.
Don't put it down! You gotta fight! Let's go! Let's go, Ariel!
Ariel Lowen, what a finish. Ricky Gerard. And what a season for Ricky Gerard. Sprague will come in second, Pepper in third, and the crowd is going to go berserk for Jonakowski. Campbell, she could even overtake Amy Kringle here. Oh, she is finding a way. Lucy Campbell. Equal scores for both Amy Kringle and Emma Lawson. Grestetter will be next, finished.
Woo! Laura's got to hurry. The other scores are starting to factor in.
It's something I can't control what they do, you know? Like I was just like pushing as hard as I could. I'm trying to not to panic.
Got to get across.
6:27. Brooke Wells. What a career and what a way to finish here in Copenhagen.
Let's see if it was enough for a second.
Is that enough? I don't know. I don't know what that does for me. I guess I'll have to wait and see. I should have like ran into this last bar, but I didn't.
I didn't know where I placed because it didn't show at the end, like the overall, so I was like, I'm pretty sure I took second and she beat me by a couple of points.
We know who first and second are. It's Laura or Amy, like that's not a surprise. So I was under the impression if I won the event, I'm getting on the podium. I know it's between me, Emma Lawson, and Lucy Campbell.
There was still a part of me that was like, there's a chance.
I don't know if I did enough. Yeah, I don't think I did.
I'm filled with emotions of, you know, wanting it so bad, but also not wanting to get too disappointed by getting my hopes up.
Man, dude, this is like one of the best crowds I've ever competed on, man. I mean, just that energy they bring. I mean, you can hear them doing that clap thing and you look around and every single person's on their feet going crazy. The fans showed out. They made this special. It feels just as good as winning the games. I know that sounds weird, but like in my heart, this was so hard earned over the year.
This weekend was a lot of like good milestones. Like I got an event win. Haven't gotten that in a while. I got to snatch, which haven't done that since my injury. I have only competed with Sydney, other than at Rogue at WFP, so that was really special. To like, I haven't really thought that much about how she's feeling about this all, but we've been like doing this for a really long time together. It's just crazy, like it's just something that we love to do, and it's something we get to do together. So that's what's really hitting this competition.
In third place, make some noise for Ricky Duran. Representing Canada, give it up for Emma Lawson.
You were not expecting that? You were
No.
kind of surprised.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw me, but I was eating a cheesy rice cake when they called my name. I'm so happy to finally get back on the podium. It's been a long time.
Being on the podium, I feel like, is just the taste I needed this weekend of, okay, now I want to stand on the top.
I feel like I'm back and I'm ready to work hard.
Who wants to come forward?
Obviously, I was disappointed. At the same time, like, I had a proper roller coaster of a weekend, and like, I've got some holes to fill, and I know that, and you can't afford to have that in this situation when you've got so many people that are so consistent.
And I am really proud of myself to get 5th place so consistently across the board. I think I realized this year more than ever, I train really hard. I want just a little bit more. How can we train hard in the gym so we make sure this doesn't happen again?
Showing consistency through all 24 events that we did across the whole year really showed that that's what pays off, is being as consistent as you can. Getting a chance to stand on the podium again, it's been a while, and to do it here at the finals of WFP in the very first season has me excited for next year. And I don't know what the crowd was drinking or having to eat, but insane. And I think that really set the tone for what's to come.
Amy Kringle!
You and Laura finished tied.
Oh.
So if you had any other single point more,
So if I did just pick up that bar a second faster,
you would have won.
oh, don't tell me that. To even just be in the top 3, like I would have been fine with 3rd. I do think now I have what it takes. So yeah, let's take the win next year.
Your WFP season champion. Make some noise for Laura Hallman. Your WFP season champion, James Sprague.
Did he just look at you and make eye contact?
He did.
Winning the WFP, I wasn't too sure how that would feel, but now I can say it felt like it was just as hard worked for, if not harder worked for, than a CrossFit Games title or a Wodapalooza title, because all the events, what they culminated to. We did so many workouts to end at this location in Copenhagen.
What a year. I'm very happy. Everybody seems to have had a great time. Crowned the first champions of the World Fitness Project Tour, which is a big deal, special to me. So, man, I'm just stoked.
I thought I took 2nd, so I'm happy.
Yes, I would like to win again. Maybe not this time, maybe with a little bigger gap, a couple more points.
It's definitely a passion for me to step out on that competition floor. It's what I love doing, it's where I love to be, and there's no reason for me to slow down when things are going this good.